Hello everyone, I'm Nisse and today I'm gonna do something a bit different. Normally I do reviews and long wear tests, but today I'm gonna do something nail related. Because even though I'm not an expert in anything skincare or makeup related, I am on my way to become a professional nail technician here in Denmark, and I hope to pass my exam sometime within the next year. So I'm practicing a lot, and today I'm gonna show you what I've been practicing on. This is a set I made last week, and I couldn't figure out how to make a movie from above without knocking the camera over, so it's gonna be in pictures, and I hope you're okay with that. First of all, I want to start with saying all the products I used for these nails are from Nailmania in Denmark. You can probably find similar products in 99.9% of all countries in the world. But I always use Nailmania because that's where I take my education. So I like when I ask my teacher something, then she knows which kind of problem I have because she knows the products I use. So at least until I have my exam, I'm probably gonna keep using Nailmania. Therefore, I really can't tell you if they're better or worse than other products. But let's have a look at these nails. And as you can see, this is not the fall nails. It's primarily because I'm not ready to go into fall yet. It's like it's last call to get crazy summer nails and bright colors, so I really wanted to do that. And I was just like, it's last call. What I really need this year as a last call of strong neon nails. And I was just like, I of course need the pink and the purple, because if you know me, I always need pink and purple. But then I was just like, but I don't want them to get boring. So I thought, yellow. And I didn't have gel in neon colors at all. So what I did is I had some neon pigments, also from Nailmania, in the colors I really liked. And here you can see I just dropped it in the gel. And in the next picture here, you can see I really just was mixing it together. Here you can see I just did it on the back of the paper from the sculpture forms, nail forms. I don't know what they're called. But if you're gonna do this at home, really make sure to mix it in together. Of course, here it was okay for me if it seemed a little bit misty and not even in the color, but also because I like to mix the colors a bit around, but we're gonna come to that. So I didn't need it to be perfectly planed out. Be careful with the bubbles, and really you're gonna give bubbles in when you're gonna mix it, so be sure to remove the bubbles. I pricked the biggest one and then I just took the gel with the smaller ones out. And then when it came to the nails, I put the forms on. I'm gonna call them forms. Please tell me below what they're called if you know, because I sure don't. Then I use the Super Bonder, also from Nailmania, and a tiny bit of their primer because it has acid in it, and I don't want acid on my natural nails. But because I know I have issue with my nails, I don't want my nails to fall off the next day. So first I use the Super Bonder, then I wait for a minute, then a tiny bit, really not a drop, not even close to a drop, just a little dab of primer on the nail. Give it at least 30 seconds before using anything else. And when that was soaked in, I just started throwing the colors on, and again, I wanted them to mix a bit, so I didn't pop the nails in the lamp before I had colors all around. I didn't have the height yet I wanted, also because I mixed these colors myself, so I don't know, if you have like a really pigmented white, then it's really hard to cure in the lamp. So that's why I was just like a thin layer, but all the colors on. Then I put it into the lamp. When I took it out, then I just put another layer on, and I wasn't too concerned with, I wasn't just like, it have to be right here because that's where it was before. Again, because I want the colors to mix a bit, and I didn't want it to be like purple, pink, yellow. I wanted to mix some orange in it as well, and just twirling the colors on some of the nails. I also took a dotting tool and just mixed it around just before I put it in the lamp. After I cured the first time only for 20 seconds, then I of course took my pinching tool and just pinched the nails a bit before putting them back in. But second time with the second layer, I didn't pinch them. As you can see here, they were really messy. It's okay. It's take longer to file them perfectly, but for me, it's most important that the colors was really meshed around, and that they were tall enough to really make a good apex. So I started filing, and I filed, and I filed, and I filed, and on this picture you can actually see that I didn't get all the bubbles out, and it's really gonna affect the strength of these nails, and be better than me at. I just filed them, and then I used a matte top coat. I didn't want matte nails, but actually on this picture they are pretty cool. I wanted to use some paint gel and to make sure it sits better on the nails. Then I either could buff the nails, or I always just use the matte top coat because it's pretty much the same surface as a buff nail. And I use this black paint gel. I wouldn't just use a gel to do this because I want to be really precise, and I really don't want it to swirl around on the nails. I didn't use shellac because that's also really watery texture for something you want to stay where you put it. So I use this paint gel, and I know there are probably thousands of different paint gels, nail art, nail paint, everything, but I wanted a thick texture to make sure it stays where I put it, and I want something that's really pigmented because I don't want to go over it again. I just started making lines following the colorations, and I didn't make soft rounded lines or even lines or anything like that. I was just like a bit to the right, a bit to the left, a bit to the right, a bit to the left, and otherwise I actually connected my pencil with that line and just swift movement and just pull it, a branch to one side and a branch to the left side. And I'm really proud of the result. Again, this is easy because there's no rules. If I wanted to make straight lines on this, I would have been fucked. But because there really isn't any rules, you can also see on the pinky, there are more lines than on the ring finger, and On the ring finger it's 2 lines, and that's kind of straight, and on the middle finger it's kind of round, and I like the difference in it. Probably some people would think they need to be the same. For me, it's really is the difference that tells them apart, and I always love differences. Also, why all my friends is kind of weird because I like them to be different than everybody else. Yeah. And then here you can see I used the plexiglass top coat, and I did that because I really like it. They also have a shellac top coat, but their plexiglass is just, I feel like it's stronger, and I feel like it's prettier. And then it's also don't have a sticky layer, which I really like. And then we got this picture, and I really like it. And I'm gonna put a few in here. I think it's some of my best work. I really like the nails, and I really wanted to do more with the coloring and the design, so I just tried to make my entire face the same, basically. And if you want to see how I did that, I will link the video below. I hope you like these nails. I really did. I really love them. I'm so proud of myself for them. Of course, they could have been done prettier and more perfect in most eyes, but I'm really proud with myself. And again, I work a lot, so I don't have time to practice 10 times a week. So I really just like to see when I try new stuff if that I'm able to do it, and I really think this was a win, so I'm proud. If you like this video, don't be afraid to show it below. And if you want to see more from me, I also do long wear tests and just recommendations, reviews, weird stuff, what I feel like I want to, basically. Then you can, of course, go and subscribe. And if you want to see more of my pretty face, then you really should check out my Instagram. It's Nissepedersen, and I will put it over here if you can remember, but basically it's the same as this YouTube channel, just without this space between Nisse and Pedersen. So I think most people can remember that. But I really hope you want to see more from me. I definitely hope to see you again, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye!